Tonight, a Dublin mom is wondering if her son's accused killer will go free or head to a third trial. Nicola Hicks is still hoping for a verdict and a final answer.
Yesterday, we updated you on the case of Roshoun Jenkins. He's accused of killing Richard Collins outside a Dublin bar in 2023. His first two trials ended in mistrials. His lawyers argue time has run out to prosecute him, violating his right to a speedy trial. On Tuesday, the Georgia Supreme Court will hear arguments on whether to throw out Jenkins' murder charge or send him back for a new trial.
Mass and Rick spoke to Richard Collins' mom, who said despite the waiting and the delays, she's still hoping for justice.
They're going to carry on what their father left behind.
Nicola Hicks will always be a mom despite the loss of her son.
He's a fun-loving person, and he's a hard-working man. He's a hard-working man. He worked with no problem.
Richard Collins was killed outside a Dublin bar in 2023. Now, 2 years later, Hicks is still asking for an answer.
Well, where I'm at now is that I'm looking for the justice through the justice system. A lot of time the justice system fail people, and it ends up going a whole totally different direction. Guilty of aggravated assault.
This is the third time her son's accused murderer will go to court. She hopes this time it will lead to a guilty verdict.
I had already told them it's life sentence. I'm not going lesser because on the first trial, when he was found guilty, I went less charged. He didn't accept it.
Despite her son being physically gone, Nicola says she carries her son everywhere.
I refuse to live on earth knowing somebody took my child life. I just want him to follow me everywhere I go.
And she says she will continue to carry his memory to her grandkids.
I want them to be able to be like, okay, this happened to my father. He's not here, or he was an innocent person. And I want them to be able to say, what would my father want me to do if he was here?
Reporting in Dublin, Madison Ricks, 13 WMAZ News.
The defense and the prosecution will present their arguments Tuesday before the Georgia Supreme Court in Atlanta.
In his second trial last October, Jenkins was acquitted of 5 of the 8 charges against him, but the jury could not agree on 3 more charges, including murder.